Hello one and all, I'm Lorellian, this is Megapublix, and today we are continuing our EU4 multiplayer Let's Play. I am playing as the Mamelukes. Swack, introduce yourself.
I'm playing as the Timurids.
Ermac. Oh.
I'm playing Muscovy.
J-Crop.
Hello.
Let's see now. Osteo-Spaniard.
I'm Brandenburg, and I'm also lagging like a
He
mofo.
shows up as Brandenburg in the chat. Rusty.
Bavaria.
And Epic Fail is subbing for Kramer.
Hello.
And Von Clausewitz.
Maybe subbing for Norway?
He picked Norway by accident earlier and we had to restart. Is there anyone else that I forgot to introduce?
Yourself?
I introduced myself. So,
No,
yeah, Hedges is...
Unless Poland didn't get an answer.
No. He announced me.
Yep, I talked all about J-Crop. And his
Yeah.
sexy Poland.
Oh, good.
So bad.
Hey, it could be worse. You could be dealing with a Brandenburg that hates your guts.
Seriously, you're liking the 2-speed now?
Yeah. If I was hosting, I could probably actually host a 3-speed.
Yeah, but then everyone else is lagging.
Yeah, it's really bad.
Alright, so we ally with Hungary, we attack the Ottomans. That's how it's gonna go down. Welcome back, Vaughn.
I could try hosting, because you live in
I can
America,
host.
so...
What's the problem?
Foster's
the
lagging.
problem he has a slow download shit.
I'm gonna have to talk to my internet provider, but until then, I can't do anything.
England is being invaded by France.
Again.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Huh. I
I'm gonna
really
turn
don't
off
like
all my video
this.
settings.
I really don't like this. All of your video settings? So
does
you're just
that
gonna be
mean?
staring at a blank screen?
You can actually turn off water and make it, like,
Yeah,
black.
I'm just gonna sit here and sit at a blank screen, but playing as Brandenburg, I'd probably conquer you all anyway.
You can
just
turn
finish?
off water in your settings, like the actual text document.
Really?
Yeah. If you're really lagging, like, video-wise.
No, it's really just upload. Upload is just non-existent for me.
You mean
What
download?
is he doing?
Either way. Doesn't fucking matter.
Upload, download, you know.
Those
One of
things.
those loadings.
Same difference.
Same thing.
Same difference.
He doesn't have the Islam DLC. That's alright. Epic will if we end up having him host. I was just curious as to what it takes to essentially reform the faith, because
Well,
that is something that I'd be very interested in
Time
doing.
to kick out the nobility, because I finally learned how to.
Yeah, you can revoke provinces that they have.
Well, I now have to curtail the nobility, and in order to prepare for that, I need to lose 3 stability and lose 25 prestige.
That sounds kind of painful.
Yeah, it does.
We can shut these
It's either
forts
that
off.
or continuously lose stability anyway while fighting clergy.
I'm gonna leave that one
Sounds
out.
like a rock in a hard place.
Pretty much.
That does
I
sound
wish
like
there
quite
was
the
a way
interesting
through-
place to
Hey,
be.
Just a question here. Humanist ID says years of separatism minus 10. Does that mean it literally eliminates separatists instantly?
No, that just
Separatism
means
lasts
that-
30 years.
That just means that it goes away 10 years sooner.
No,
Okay.
it means you start with 10 years, or you start with 10 years less of separatism. I think that's how it works.
So
I don't
20 years instead.
Yeah.
That's a lot better. I've been
Yeah,
living
it's
with
that's
this
better,
fucking.
but that's not really valuable for Russia.
I should be
Yeah.
able to win that
Really?
fight.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
It's not valuable for Russia.
Well,
you
I
wasted
like it.
admin points on something that you really shouldn't have, especially
Well, I like
being
it.
Russia.
I like it.
You do realize that Russia's a much better alternative than Muscovy.
No.
Like in every way, hands down. And you
No.
wasted your first...
No. I like being something else. You can do a historical Russia next time.
I'm not trying to be an historical Russia. I'm trying to be a Muscovy that can actually, stand up to
I
an
thought you were trying to be in
international
Austria.
stage.
No, not in Austria, a Prussia. Brandenburg.
I am.
You're
historical.
Brandenburg. I don't know what you are. You're a something.
I'm Brandenburg. So I'm working with Poland to form Prussia, and then I'm probably going to backstab him. Which,
What do you-
Well, that's a hell of a thing to announce.
which I'm not going to do because...
You see, this is why we never have him.
This is
anyway. This is why no one wants to be his ally in Wiki, because he always gives information out.
Nah, man. I think you should tell. I think you should tell all allies before you're back.
I remember that one game where I was playing France. Rusty was playing Austria, and Spaniard was playing what was it? Sardinia Piedmont, and I was gonna sell him some provinces that I happen to have that would be rightfully Italian, and then Rusty says that he's gonna give says in secret to Austria Spaniard that he's going to give Austria money if Austria declares war on me and takes those provinces. The easy solution would have been for Austria to just declare war on me, buy the provinces, shut up, and get the extra money from Rusty. But instead, he announces to the world that Rusty offered him that money to attack me.
I do remember that. Oh my god.
I think that's a much more interesting way to go about.
I think
I will say that a lot of our wiki games became interesting with Aster Spaniard doing his weird stuff.
We gotta get
Also,
you
that
over
Libyan
here.
Desert always haunts me. That was like, are you guys serious? Serious?
Nah, man. That
Oh,
was
well-
what.
Part about it was when Marble was playing the UK and Austria was allied to him. And Marble declared war. No, sorry, Austria declared war while he was AFK, so he lost 100 prestige missing.
Oh,
Oh no,
And he just
Marvel
came
was
back
playing
and-
as
Oh,
France.
oh.
That is UK.
how about that time I was Austria-Hungary and Austria-Spaniard was UK and tried to invade me, and I sent Austrian troops into London and captured his entire country.
That was a
That
bad
was
game.
Purely because A, France let you walk through his nation, and B, that was when the stupid Straits of Calais still existed.
If I remember correctly, Rusty was Italy, and he took actually his real-life hometown back in the game.
This was also like 2-3 years ago, so.
It's a while.
No, 2 years ago. I think. No, 1 year
Hey,
ago.
did my-
I
No,
would
it
say.
was 2 years ago.
We gotta beat
Well,
these rebels
something
down.
like that.
Because I didn't play with you guys last year.
Are these even my rebels?
Yeah, brats.
They
I was
are,
fucking
okay.
pissed at you guys.
You last year. I wasn't even.
But
I wanna
Poland,
point
I
out,
was
I
purely using that as a historical reference. I'm not actually going to backstab you.
Every time-
After announcing it to the world, I expect you to believe me.
Yeah, after all these years we played, since 2 years ago, I still have that recording of Oster Spinner and Marble screaming at each other.
If you start playing that, I'm actually going to quit this TS.
No, don't play
I
that
actually
over.
No,
TeamSpeak
I will say
right
for
now.
the record that that I much preferred Austro to Marble, and so I frequently allied him in those games and did help him so that he did not die. So,
So...
Austro's played an important role in our game.
Poland.
Alright, they're gonna kill each other. That
I'm
is
probably
excellent.
going to need your assistance against rebels really soon.
Sorry, man, my manpower is still at 0.
So's mine.
Also, I don't help people who
We
publicly
have
announce that they're
losing
going to
war
destroy me.
stability.
Okay,
I need to get rid
overextension's
of
almost
nobility
gone.
Provinces, and they're not loyal, and the only way to do that is to take away provinces so I can curtail the nobility. It's a really evil.
Yep, I gave them the wrong control.
this, that, this, that. It's really evil.
All right, you're gonna start moving first.
Are you controlled by anything right now?
Huh?
Now you're
I
going
don't
to
know how
attack.
you guys are
Controlled by
like
the nobility or
losing to
something?
the estates.
Yeah, I am also controlled by the nobility.
I have 4 estates, and I've been able to manage them quite well.
Well,
It's
when
not
I
Four
first-
you have.
when I first jumped in, I had no idea how to control the estates. Now I do.
Make them
I still
bros.
it's not that
really
hard.
simple.
Bros. You gotta make bros, bro.
I don't know how to go to the aristocratic coup because I don't know how to lower the influence of the nobility.
There's events, and also there's three things that can happen to affect nobility. There's events, like pop-up events, giving land and taking away land, and then the subject interactions.
The subject interactions? I don't know.
You
None of the
see what the
interactions that
MLG
you
Pro
get
around
so-
here. What happens when I get religious turmoil?
Actually, that's not that
That's
bad of a
bad.
disaster.
That's not,
It's-
yeah.
Okay.
It's like one of the least affecting ones.
Of the entire technology map, me and Tunisia is the worst technology.
Because I can't convert any other land because it was just converted.
Poland, you don't have any rebels?
I have to sit and make sure they don't pop.
Yeah, well, guess what? Look in Wismar.
Ah, beautiful. Okay, we've almost completely
Go
won.
Rebels, your own Pablo.
Did you lose? Come on, dude.
Yeah, I lost.
Bavaria, help your ally out.
He
No.
can't get to me.
You're really just fleeing there? Sure, I'll run him down. That'll be alright.
He said, "No, you can. Can you please come help me?"
Yeah, Ford here.
You allied him.
Nothing.
Now suffer
Look
the
at Rusty
pain.
just sitting there, he's not even responding.
I'm not Brandenburg. I don't have to kill Brandenburg's rebels.
I'm trying to help you
yeah.
fix Brandenburg. If you want to have a Brandenburg that just collapses due to rebels and then falls apart, feel free to just sit there and do nothing.
Okay.
Because I'm in an infinite loop of
Anyway, how do I get to you exactly? What's
ask
this?
Saxony for military
No,
access.
this is no.
Try Hesse and Oldenburg.
Bohemia hates me.
And Bohemia hates you.
Ha,
Hey, you know
you're
what?
screwed.
Ask Hungary. I'm sure Hungary and then Poland would grant you access.
Are you sure? Poland? Ah, he said no.
What?
Say no.
Is there any benefit?
Yes? No?
Not
Okay.
there.
Is there any benefit to having Suit and Tangiers? Are those like trade hubs or something? Or is there anything?
You can look and see if they are using the trade map mode.
Yeah, Tangiers is important.
Yeah.
Like, pretty much, you see the Sevilla trade node, that's pretty much what you want to take of Northern Africa. Everything that's on the mainland, like, on the African
I
mainland,
wonder, should I
isn't
switch
really
to feudal
that
monarchy?
worthwhile.
Yeah, I know. Well, I just took Melilla and Fez because they were Portugal's, and I didn't want Portugal to have to exist. Slash happen.
As Russia, I'm a grand principality. Should I go and switch to feudal monarchy now?
You don't.
I get
marriage.
more
Hey,
manpower.
Russia! And look, the first province he's converting is in Russia.
Wait,
That's right.
what?
Adopt the title
What's
of the
converting?
caliph.
What's happening?
I am
Converting to reform.
gonna do that,
You
even though it
motherfuckers.
gives. Uh oh.
Welcome to
Oh,
the
it's just
Reformation,
Orthodox.
Muscovy.
It's just Orthodox. It's converting it to Orthodox.
No. No. He's not converting it to Orthodox.
A missionary is tirelessly working to spread Orthodox faith
Almost.
in
Almost.
this
He
province.
almost likes me.
Yeah, and the minute you do that, guess what? Reformed is coming.
Huh.
Ah, 0%
It should be
unrest
easy to
inside.
eliminate Catholicism. Sunni
I
is my
mean,
biggest issue,
okay,
not
I
Catholics.
Attack Tunis for the hell of it.
It's the future battles that are going to need you.
Oh, he
Rusty,
defeated those
because
rebels.
I have to get rid of nobility provinces to curtail
Hmm.
the nobility, and they're not loyal.
This sounds like a catch-22, Austro.
It really is. The nobility system.
Oh, Hungary.
Hey, man.
Neutral. attitude
Think
towards
that's-
me.
Bruh.
Oh, I have too many diplomatic That would remove 20. That
And I
would
have
put
no
it down
manpower.
to
I'm at 0 stability.
40. So I have to do
Astro
something about
revolt,
this.
the nobles things. It affects the loyalty, but you can deal with it. Loyalty's easier to get back.
I mean, I already have done everything.
I just
to
have
get
a
loyalty,
random
and they're at
alliance somewhere?
19% loyalty.
It'll be okay. Maybe.
Because there's only one. There's literally just one thing for the nobility to get loyalty. One thing. Whereas in others, there's like 2 or 3 things to get it.
I gotta break
And the
royal
Burgundy
ties
also
with
has
them.
more random events that you can get.
And I gotta dissolve
You just
their
gotta remember
alliance.
that the random events, even though it might be like bad things now, it makes up for it
How
later.
many,
Like
'Cause it's
over time,
permanent.
It adds up, but
how
it's
many,
the overtime that's the issue.
how many troops do I need to stop? Like you're saying, having provinces and having
December.
troops in a province stops rebels.
All right, Rupin.
How many
I'm
do
gonna
you
put
need to
Rupin.
stop the rebels? Or
Like scales.
Rusty, why did you go back?
how do I know? Or does
Because I
it
didn't know
just...
you're gonna have a second rebellion. I can't.
Dude,
see,
they're
when you-
negative
when you-
loyalty now. Every single province
Calm
I
down.
take away now
Relax.
will revolt.
When you look over your unrest thing, like when you hover over it, when you have troops in there, it'll say friendly troops minus blank, and it only works if you're funding your troops. So
So our next
It's funny,
objective
'cause I had
here
a
is
humongous
to
revolt,
just
and then
stomp the
a bunch of
Ottomans.
troops showed up on my mainland, and now no one's there. So now there's 0 unrest. So I'm trying to. That's very confusing. So
well, after you have a revolt, you get minus 100% recent uprising.
oh,
And they still have a bigger fleet than I do,
Yay!
which is
I
problematic.
get an event for the burgers to gain loyalty. That's not what I need.
Sounds delicious.
you know, you sound like a very unhappy person.
Well, this nation's kind of fucked up.
Aw, you know.
Oh,
And
you
I kinda
fucked
just
up?
inherited
What
it.
happened, Prussia? I mean, Brandenburg?
Brandenburg, I mean Prussia, I mean Austria, I mean, I'm so
Oh my god,
confused.
dude, you should really just concede to the rebels. That's what I did to get rid of them.
I thought you were all
That's pretty much what I'm gonna have to do.
Austro.
Yeah, I can't help you then.
I thought you were all pro Austro.
I'm just revoking the nobility so that I can actually curtail them.
Pro players don't let the
finally,
AI
now I
win.
get something below 60%.
40,000 rebels. Oh my god.
Yeah, here's the thing. I can't have, like, rebels controlling anything. Alright,
No.
accepting this. Oh, I'm gonna lose... Oh, this is great. I'm gonna lose prestige and legitimacy. That's wonderful.
Ha!
Yes!
One in order. Bye-bye.
And I got more revolts.
You know,
Suspended, that's why we'll kill you. You didn't need Dunder, man. I'm
need-
suffocating
that
here.
reminds me, we do need.
Can you at least help me with this one,
A
Poland?
ledger, military,
No.
armies,
They're
Ottomans.
He
No.
literally doesn't even have enough soldiers to take 40,000.
You know, if Dondo was here, he'd let you die, Austro. Luckily for you, he's not.
47. Plus, of
Guy
course,
has
their
no morals or
allies.
ethics.
Dundo has morals?
He does? Fuck, he's a Jew. I didn't know he did.
Okay.
Ah, I forgot we were recording.
He doesn't
again.
mean that.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Edit out that shit.
it's okay. You're only being mildly anti-Semitic, or maybe.
Yeah, it's okay if you're only mildly.
Damn it.
Troops does Morocco.
So great, I just did all that. My nobility influence is at exactly 60%.
Call
I'm the
diplomats.
richest
Cannot
fucker in
curtail
the world.
nobility.
But the Golden Horde has better military tech than you.
Yeah.
Now how do I get rid of
Not
influence?
soon.
Well, I mean, I
Soon
don't have
will
any
the equal. Don't
option
worry.
over that.
I will have equal.
Dominance of the clergy.
Well, that's not too bad.
Huh. I could wait till the end of the year.
Would have the following effect. That's awful.
Now that I understand the system,
Let's-
I like the nobility,
the clergy a
the
little bit.
estates, but man, if you don't know what you're doing, it can fucking kill you.
I don't really. One thing I don't like about that system is it inherently puts someone who picks up, like someone who goes out the store and picks up the game and then tries to play it. Like the nobility system will just destroy.
You'll just disable the DLC then.
Ha!
Well, if they don't know, I mean, if they know that
Perfect.
that's bad. I'm just saying, if someone picks up this game and doesn't know, hey, there's a feature in this game that comes with it that if I don't know it will completely wreck my country. Like, you know,
That's like
I could-
every
I
feature
don't
in this
think it's I don't think it's that complicated.
If
It's
you
actually
don't
really
understand it, it will
intuitive.
kill you.
sort of
So
intuitive.
I think it's time
I
for
guess
war.
I guess the difference is there's a constant thing going on with your nation that if you don't deal with the pop-up, it will eventually kill your country. That's, I guess, what my point, as opposed to, like, everything else. If you just sit around and have nothing going on, you'll be fine. Unless someone invades you, your country's never going to do anything. But in the case of the, but there's, like, something that actively has to always be managed, otherwise it'll kill you.
3 of 1 leaders.
Guys,
I
we're
clearly-
about to lose 3 stability. Woo!
We gotta go to war with the Ottomans.
Barely expanded, literally.
Austria's all pro. Pro players don't need...
Make sure you take Lubeck next, man. You need that
This is
income,
gonna
man.
happen.
Buy as many
Oh, but I gotta figure out where I wanna
mercenaries,
take.
fucking hell.
haven't even expanded.
It'd be great if I had money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to take them. In order to do that, I need money. And I need them because I need money.
Mo money, mo
Highlands,
bitches,
drylands.
mo problems.
Well, too bad. I'm funding someone else right now.
Yeah, probably Timurids, so he doesn't kill you.
Drylands.
No, fuck that.
Highlands.
Thing tribute? That's a really good idea.
That is a good idea. I like it. Hey, must
Yeah,
be.
Comes
alright,
up-
here you go.
Give me-
20 gold each month.
Isn't Austro's suggestions just like great for all the other players in the game?
Hey,
I'm
I
gonna go
gotta
up there.
spice up the world sometimes.
You mean make us all angry? Yes.
Nah. Well, what do I care about Russia? He has his own.
Spicy.
No,
He
I
has
just
his
want
own
you to go
problems
there.
deal with.
Oh, I see.
That's a good point.
Like Timurids.
You gotta go there, and then you gotta go there.
You're,
Hey, I'm serious about the money thing. I expect a tribute.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen, bah.
All right.
God.
I'm allied to a billion
I can
people.
pay you something called lip service. You're a great guy.
Austro will
Thanks.
To 1 million people. You're allied to what?
These all cogs?
Chernihiv, Polotsk, and Poland.
Hey,
Poland,
man.
who's dealing with nobility. Polotsk
Austro
and
will-
Chernihiv, which are basically just extensions of you.
I'm
Austro,
really
you're
close
doing
What's
a
to
great
happening in
job
the
of
north?
making.
Manpower,
You're,
so-
you're, you know, here's what's gonna happen. Termites are gonna go invade
Life is
Ermac,
alright in the
and
north.
Ermac's gonna go invade Austro for talking too much.
Yeah.
Good luck
That
attacking
sounds like a
in
good
the
idea.
Empire.
I don't think he'll care. If he's mad at
Well, then that's pretty much just game breaking at that point. You're just rage quitting.
well, that might happen.
I'm so
Says the
focused on
guy
this
who
war, I
has
don't even know
been
what's
bit a
happening up
million
north.
times before.
Yeah, well, guess what? I'm not going to rage quit.
Oh, I'm proud
I'm
of you.
going to continue this game.
I'm
And if I
proud. of you.
burn down in my nation, I'm going to burn down until my game is literally gone.
I'm proud of you, Austro. It
We are
takes a
gonna
real
attack them in the
man to
Highlands.
Say that they're going to play a game until their whole world is destroyed.
I'm also kind of really sad that England is going to fall to France.
No, man. They're going to be fine. They look fine.
France is not going to be OP at all after this.
Could you win this fight,
Never
please?
OP.
My
What are you talking
heir is not also the heir of Milan or something like that. Let me get a personal
Alright.
union.
Jesus.
Yes!
Oh, hey, England, you
They
want to go
moved their
South
troops.
about? What, England?
Sorry,
Hey,
France.
Do what?
Yay!
England,
South
France, same
Sorry.
thing.
No, man,
Ah, you
you're
curtailed the
stability.
nobility.
Huh?
User left your channel.
Yeah, I just curtailed the nobility.
User was moved out of your channel.
Now to give out estates.
Alright, this is good. Even if Hungary gets their ass kicked, this is still good. Hungary's really gonna get their ass kicked. But that's alright. If the enemy comes down and lands on these islands down here, I will use my ships to cut them, or I guess Tunis is already using their ships to cut them off.